Okay, so I'm sitting here with Jennifer. There's a story that apparently was passed to the Anons probably about, what, a year ago?
6 months to a year ago.
Alright, so about 6 months to a year ago, the story got passed to the Anons, who have proactively done nothing about it. I'm not surprised on that regard, given some of the ones I've come across. Basically what happened is this girl had drowned, supposedly drowned. I looked at some of the pictures, the post-mortem images. This girl had bruising everywhere and apparently even had a broken hymen. Now, this girl was 3 years old. And the state of Missouri ruled this as an accident. Okay? I'm a little sketchy on how this is an accident, how a 3-year-old has a broken hymen, bruising all over the place, and somehow mysteriously drowns in her bathtub. To really top it off, apparently she had an aneurysm in her brain, which in all reality is probably what did the fatal blow to her. So I'm going to put my headset on her head and let her tell you guys all about it. There you go.
The mother of this 3-year-old daughter came to me, being one of my daughter's friends, and was concerned that maybe her sister and her sister's boyfriend had something to do with this. And being so, I went to Anons, and nothing was ever investigated or done about it. And here I am today with Matt, and I brought the story to him, and we're trying to get the story out in the public's eye so that this baby girl can have some sort of justice, and her mom, which is a minor, could have some sort of justice as well. It's heart-wrenching, the bruising, handprints all over this baby's body. It's really something that made me back out of advocacy, because I couldn't get anybody to help me cover the story, or even go into further detail with this story. It's just utterly disgusting that people could do this to a child and everybody you know turn their backs.
So here's one of the other questions that I was wondering. After the girl's death, how long was it before the suspected killers went back to Florida?
It was just days after. The sister's boyfriend was never questioned. The sister was questioned, and she left back to Florida because they had already ruled it an accidental, but the autopsy didn't come back until after they were gone, and it was supposedly accidental then. But for an aneurysm in the head, and being told that the girl was picked up by her hair several times and beat and whatnot, it leads me to believe that this is a homicide instead of an accident.
Absolutely. Alright. So, you guys have heard that. Basically, I mean, even on the images, bruising was very apparent. So, what it looks like is the state of Missouri says, okay, this girl was accidentally beat, her hymen was accidentally broke, and she accidentally had an aneurysm and drowned in her tub. These people, just days after her death, ruled this as an accident. There's definitely something more to this story, and I'm going to be looking into it. I'm going to be trying to contact the mother and several other people. I'm going to spare you guys from having to see the images of the child. It's probably best that you guys don't at this time. Like I said, the bruising is, yeah. And not only that, you know, in reality, nobody wants to see images like that of a child. No child should be seen in a coffin. So, since nobody else wanted to do anything, and this story just got brought to me just moments ago, well, time for War on Corruption to do what War on Corruption does.